The question is, what can you sell on Amazon as a new seller? So you are ready to sell on Amazon. Maybe you've set up your account, maybe you are still researching, but the big question pops up. What can you actually sell as a brand new seller? This question matters because Amazon is massive, but not every product is a good fit when you are just starting out. Some categories are gated, some require approval, others are competitive that they will eat you alive before you make your first sale. In this episode, I'm going to break it down: what is realistic, what is smart, and how to choose product that gives you the best chance at building momentum. And stick around until the end because I'll share a simple filter you can use to test any product idea. If it passes that filter, you are probably on the right track. Amazon has dozens of categories, but not all are created equal, especially for beginners. Some categories are gated. That means you need special approval to sell there. Others are open but have restrictions like requiring invoices from certain suppliers or limiting new sellers until you have proven yourself. So where do most beginners start? The easiest path is in categories that are usually ungated: home and kitchen, sports and outdoor, office products, and pet supplies are good examples. These categories don't typically require special permission, and they are broad enough that you can find macro niches within them. For example, home and kitchen, that could mean everything from reusable storage bag to cleaning brushes. In sports and outdoors, the point is these categories are big enough that there is room for creativity, but simple enough that you can jump in without getting stuck in paperwork. Think about it like training wheels. Your first product is not meant to be a category defining billion-dollar idea. It might help you learn the system. The category I just mentioned, forgiving enough to let you experiment while still having strong buyer demand. Now let's talk about what not to sell right out of the gate. High-risk products are a trap. Things like supplements, skincare, or electronics with complicated parts looks exciting because the margins can seem high, but they come with hidden landmines. Supplements, for example, requires compliance documents and constant quality check. Skincare can trigger returns if a customer even has a mild reaction. Electronics can break in shipping, leading to negative reviews. The other red flag is oversized or fragile products. Imagine trying to start with furniture or glassware. Shipping is expensive, returns are brutal, and one mistake can eat up your entire budget. As a new seller, you want to minimize headache. Stick to products that are small and lightweight, fit in a shoebox, durable enough to survive shipping, simple to explain in one sentence. And here's a quick story. A seller I once spoke with jumped straight into large partial furniture set. The numbers on paper look great, high demand, strong selling price, but by the time they paid for oversized shipping, dealt with damaged returns, and cover storage fee, their winning product turned into a money pit. It was not that the product was bad in itself. It just wasn't the right product for a beginner. Contrast that with someone who launched with, for example, a set of silicone baking mats, easy to ship, low return rate, simple listing. It didn't make them richer, but it taught them the system without breaking the bank. At the end of the day, hey, real quick, if you are getting value from this content, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. It literally takes 2 seconds and it helps more people discover this video, and I really appreciate it. Now I know a lot of you are trying to figure out what product to sell online. Honestly, that's the make or break decision of any e-commerce business. After 15 plus years in this game, I have cracked the code on which product category consistently perform. So I created a free resource called 50 Daily Sales. It's a cheat sheet that reveals 10 product categories that are selling 50 plus units every single day. These are not random products I picked. These are proven categories I've personally seen generate serious revenue. Look, you can spend months guessing and testing, or you can shortcut the process with what is already working. Just click on the link in the description or in the comments below and enter your name and email, and you get the cheat sheet immediately. It's completely free and it could literally change your business. Grab that now and let's get back to the content. So even if you find an ungated, simple product, demand is the next filter. And here's the problem. Many sellers chase cool products they personally like, but that doesn't mean the market wants them. You might find a clever gadget, but if only a handful of people search for it each month, your listing will sit collecting dust. On the flip side, if the demand is huge, say tens of thousands of searches a month, but there are hundreds of sellers with thousands of reviews, you'll get buried. The sweet spot is in the middle, right in the middle. Product with consistent year-round demand and manageable competition. And here's a practical way to check that yourself. Step number 1, search volume is key. Are enough people looking for it monthly to make steady sales? Step number 2, review count. Are the top listings all stacked with 3,000 plus reviews, or are there openings with products under 500 reviews still ranking? Step number 3, we have seasonality. Is this product something people buy all year round or just during one season? Steady demand is your friend as a beginner. One seller I knew launched a small office product. It wasn't flashy, it was useful. Instead of competing head to head with bigger brands, they improved packaging and include clearer instructions. That tiny improvement helped them stand out without needing a huge marketing budget. The lesson: you don't have to dominate the entire niche. You just need to carve out a corner of it. And here's something most beginners overlook. Your first product is not the end goal. It's the foundation. Ask yourself, can I build a small line of related products over time? Because the real power of Amazon comes when you build a mini brand. That's how you get repeat customers, cross promotion, and organic traffic between listings. Say you launch with a yoga mat. If you only ever sell that one product, you will hit a ceiling. But if you expand into yoga blocks or even water bottles designed for the same audience, maybe with a messaging that relates to that niche audience, you build a system. Someone buys your mat, Amazon recommends your blog, they recognize your brand when you launch your next product. This is called brand adjacency. Every new product strengthens the last one. It's the opposite of chasing random disconnected products and is what separates businesses from side hustles. So let's circle back to the filter I promised at the start. When you are looking at a product idea as a new seller, ask yourself 3 questions. Is it ungated or easy to get approved for? If you can't even list it, it's not worth your energy. Is it simple, lightweight, and durable? If shipping is a nightmare or returns are high, you will regret it. Is there steady demand with manageable competition? If the market is too cold or too hot or too red, you will either sit on dead stock or burn through your budget. If the answer is yes to those 3, you are in a good starting spot. And here's an extra test I would like to add. Could this product be part of a family? If you can imagine at least 2 logical spin-off products, you've got more than a listing. You've got a path to building a brand. So what can you sell on Amazon as a new seller? The real answer isn't one specific product. It's about choosing the right type of product. Start in ungated categories. Focus on demand that is steady but not overwhelming. And think in terms of building a small brand instead of a single item. The truth is, your first product's main job is to teach you the system, give you confidence, set you up for growth. If you do that, you will be ahead of most new sellers who waste time chasing shining objects. If this episode gave you clarity, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. Drop a comment. Let me know what categories or product ideas you are considering. I read them all. I might feature one in a future breakdown. And check the links below for tools that can make product research faster and less stressful. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next one.